little later this year, I'll be making my annual pilgrimage to the Alfred Dunhill Links Championships in Scotland, bringing you an episode of the show from St Andrews and enjoying the weather, for which I have this jacket on standby. I didn't think I'd be needing the jacket quite so soon though for a trip down to the Klein Karoo, but it's freezing cold today. The rain is coming down, the weather is very Scottish indeed, and so I'm well prepared. I'm not going to miss out on this trip though, because it's for a very special reason, to meet some unique guests. This is the Buffelsdrift Lodge. It's got a selection of game, it's got a beautiful sweeping view of the Klein Karoo, and it's also got a selection of rather special elephants. So Buffelsdrift's got a great collection of wildlife. There's some meerkats I'm hoping to see a little later. They've got a free-roaming cheetah project. The lions here as well, very small project but an important one. But it's really the elephants I'm super excited about seeing and finding out the story behind them, because not just a real narrative to how they got here, but also the people who came here with them, who've been looking after them and who've brought them up since they were, well, as small as an elephant really can be. So there's a particular story to these three elephants and a particular story to the other special guest we have on the show. Joseph Maseko, you've known these elephants from the very beginning. Tell us how you came to know them and what the story of these guys is.
These guys, I come across with them the time since they were little bitty babies, I say very, very small babies. Their parents, they were killed in Mpumalanga Kruger National Park, but not inside the real Kruger, but they were outside of the Kruger National Park. Their parents, the time they would break off the fence, they were leading to private farms and started destroying the crops, all those things. So lots of people, they take advantage for this thing because there's no one to look after this, taking care of them. And people, they decide to shoot them and kill them. Take for the tuskies, poaching, we just mix everything. And after that, we decided to go to look for these babies, to go and fetch them. And after that, when we got them, they were very little babies and they were not able to survive themselves without it. They will need help, and they were still drinking the milk from their breast from their parents. So like us, we have to take these guys and have to start to look after them, bottle feeding, all like that and so on. So it was we have work and we struggle a little bit, all like that, but so on and off, and the guys, we have to work different shifts, day shift and night shift, so rotating all the time and so on. By the time they were bottle feeding, the baby would drink about 36 liters of milk every day. After that, we started to go move different places, walking with them and doing lots of things, show them, introduce them in the nature, the bushes, come across the different plants so they can start eating it, all like that and so on. That was just a long thing period for dealing with these guys, but now it's fine. They're already grown up. You can see behind us, they're standing there. So they can move up and down, they go in different ways, different places to feed. Like if you should follow them, but sometimes just let them go themselves. 1 hour, 2 hours, you go and check on them, on and off, all like that as well. Yeah.
You go back so far with them. How would you describe your relationship now with these three elephants?
I'm the mom, I'm the dad of these guys. And my relationship with these guys is so cool, so fantastic. I'm so happy about it, seeing everything, and I learn lots of things from them. And themselves, they learn something from me as well.
You have this wonderful relationship with them. It's a terrific story. I believe it's a story that's going to become a book.
Yeah, the story is going to come as a book already. It's almost done. Just few things only left on it to finalize everything. If they read about that book also, it's gonna good for them. So it's gonna be something else. The people how to know how these guys live lifestyle, how they end each other, and humans also. Seeing people how must come together and look after each other, how these guys they are doing for the animals. So it's gonna be good things, even like in future time, the young stars or children, the new generation, they're gonna just start to think about, oh, so we read that book, so now they're gonna have that thing also, I wanna write the book. So it's gonna be good for, keep on going for future, for generation, keep on going again.
And so really three very lucky elephants, orphaned because their parents got poached and they really didn't have much chance of survival. Then in step Joseph Maseko. Down here they come to Buffelsdrift, and now having been looked after since little ones, three strapping 19-year-olds who've made my day. Oh, jeez.